Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome back to Freight Forwarding plus Factorio 2. Picking up right where we left off in the last episode, we finished our Advanced Fluid Handling Automation Mall, which... why don't I copy this and put it in the old blueprint library. And we'll give it the right icons. Call it AFH T2 Mall. That way I've got that for the future of other mod packs, because this is the same thing every time. Obviously you know could copy this and put it in a different spot so it fits a little differently, but fine. Alright, what are we doing? Rail transportation's happening. That's good. Let me grab a few more rails in case I want to work on junctions. I don't know if I'm going to need junctions that much. I think it's... we'll see. I don't know how many rails we're going to end up using because of boats and belts. So we will just have to see what we see. I'll take a few more of those because I can... and is there anything else we need to do? Text plates, those barrels. We have barreling now, but no. I will use top up and overflow valves for certain things, but I haven't had any need yet. All right, 84%. How's that research coming? Pretty much the same. We've been using red science constantly, so there's been no opportunity for red science to back up, but we are still getting the full rate on red science, which is good. So at this point, we're kind of just letting things run full speed ahead. Iron continues to be a problem. It does look like we're using all of the iron ore available to us. Steel, I think, is actually running out. Is that what this means? Because there's red ones? Oh, do I not have fast enough inserters? No, these need blue inserters. Okay, let's go fix that. Those need to be blues. So we'll go fix that. There's train stops done. Do I need signals? I don't think so. There's only one train on this whole loop. So we'll let science back up for a second. That'll be good for it. And we'll upgrade all of the... I really just want to upgrade the inserters. Power poles are fine. We'll just turn all of these into blues and these into blues. The output ones do not need to be blue. Alright, so that should fix that slight problem. And now we need train stops, 2 of them. Perfect. Let me grab some more steel from my inventory. What's up, John? Good time zone to you. For me, it is the early afternoon. All the Euro friends, though, it's evening for them, I think. gosh, the iron. The iron usage is off the charts right now. Yeah, until I get better drills, there's nothing I can do. Alright, so... train stop. We'll throw a train stop up here. Of course, it doesn't show properly. We'll call this iron unload. How do we do this again? Go. So this is where everything stops. It's kind of interesting. So just like 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so they are perfectly 4 each, and these are 2 each with a space in between. So it's the front 2, and then there's a space behind them. Okay. So I will need... yeah, the vanilla train outline definitely makes it a bit tricky. I'll need the coke over here. Fuel up these little bad boys. We got that going. And then... let's see... so those are fueled up, and now we need containers loaded into here. Now this is an interesting... conundrum. Because I need to send 12 containers every trip. But that's not just a full wagon, because that would be 20 containers. That would be 120 containers. Don't want to send 120 containers. I assume this can just make containers. Yeah. So I need steel over here. So how do I do this in a way that makes sense? I might need filters for what it's worth. Let's get some of those going. And I can use circuit conditions to load. But if I'm loading into multiple wagons, then it'll load multiples at the same time, which is not what we want. Oh, this is a mess too. I don't need yellow inserters for literally anything ever, right? Correct. I can remove that. Lojo, that is correct, and I had considered that as well. I could just put all 20 into one, and then I don't need to worry about multiple inserters firing off and unloading too many containers. The other thing I could do is have a circuit that connects all the way to the iron mine. We'll just make some ugly spaghetti here. Anyway, so the other idea is that we connect a circuit to the iron loading, and then at that loading station, we measure how many containers we have, and we kind of do a subtraction thing. And so we send less if there's already enough there, and then that prevents us from having, too many containers sent and somehow backing up. Because we could have just like a buffer chest of containers, and if the buffer chest has at least 50, then we don't send any containers at all. And so then it'll just alternate between sending some, not sending some, but it'll never, run out of containers. RS latch to load exactly 12. You guys are masochists. Absolutely the worst kind of people. What we're actually going to do is think for a second here. So, let me grab filters. Can I just send 2 pulses? Let's... Oh gosh. This really is hard to see what's going on. What if I did this? Enabled condition, I don't know, we'll just call it green light is at least 1. Let me get steel up here. And then we can make our containers. I don't usually use loaders for assemblers, but I think in this case it makes sense. Okay, so there's containers. We'll have a few stacks build up here. And then we'll be on a belt. So then what we want is to send green light if my neck. There it is. I don't know why my neck pops like that. It's definitely not healthy, but here we go. We will read train conditions. And then if container, here's the empty container. There it is. Container's less than 12. Output green light. So then it'll output the green light. Those will, I think I actually need to do less than 6. Well, because it'll equal exactly 6. I guess we'll do less than or equal to. Because it'll equal exactly 6 the moment those are done placing. And then it'll send a green pulse until they grab. Place again, it gets to be exactly 12. It'll send one more tick of a green pulse. So if the inserters were perfectly out of sync with each other somehow, then it could break because one inserter could grab an extra one. But otherwise, I think this works. Nope. Sure doesn't. Why did that not work? Oh, I didn't whitelist container. I guess these don't actually even need to be... well, no, I broke the whole thing. But, cool. Yeah, okay. I think that works. I think. It's fairly simple. As long as the inserters are all powered and all activate at the same time. And this has a buffer to make sure there's always enough containers to unload. It only ever needs to load 2 in a row. This doesn't need to be expandable in any way, so I think we're good. Okay. So that's all set. We do need filter unloaders. These didn't need to be filters, but these do. Because we're only unloading the iron, which I'm not even going to try to find that. Iron ore containers. And then those will go... Let's see. On the belt. And then... where do I want to send the iron? I could send it down here. It's a long route, but who cares? So we'll decontainerize here, because if we didn't, we'd have to bring the containers all the way back. Iron ore unload. Now this is kind of interesting because we have to send the containers back. So we need to do this. Ooh, Kepler, good thought. So let's add another decider that says if iron ore containers is not equal to 0. Dang it. Here, instead let's make it an arithmetic. Now someone left a comment in my claustrophobic video about my pronunciation of arithmetic versus arithmetic. I believe it has to do with whether you're using it as a noun or an adjective. This is an adjective. It's the type of combinator, and so it's an arithmetic combinator. Whereas you do arithmetic on numbers. But yeah, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to take the iron ore. By the way, you guys are seeing a blueprint variables mod come into play, which I haven't done anything with yet, but it's interesting to me. We're going to do iron ore times -1, and we're going to output the green signal. So if there's any iron ore left, then we will not be inserting yet. And then I'll attach that. And I believe that should make it so that until the wagon's fully unloaded from iron ore, then we're not going to load anything in yet. So I think that'll work. Good catch, Kepler. And then I don't see any reason why I can't just insert like this. It won't be perfectly balanced, but I don't really care about that. I can always just literally use a belt balancer. Or a splitter, I mean. On the 2 output belts. So then these need to go down. Maybe after I'm doing all this, I tend to not like using the filter property of loaders, but I think it's just going to be better to do it this way. And then do it this way. And there's the containers back. And then here are output belts. Balance them even. And there you go. There's 2 belts of iron. I don't think the train is going to support 2 full belts. I don't know. We maybe underbuilt it. What is that? That's 3,000, which will last me 100 seconds. So the train round trip needs to be 100 seconds or less. I don't know if it's going to make it. I think it maybe needed to be a longer train. Anyway, so now we need this to come back down to here. And what I'll do is load these in, and you only run if containers are less than, I don't know, 50, and then we can just remove this limit. And we'll only make new containers when we need them. This will load them all back in. Bada bing, bada boom. Iron unload is set. Let me get, do I have some sentinels? Yeah, okay. Let's go for it. Oh, you're right. Each wagon is 1,000. Okay, so I have a 200-second round trip. I think I might be okay then. Because this is feeling like, what, about a 20-second ride? And then you have to factor in the acceleration, deceleration. The loading will happen almost instantaneously. Because it's only unloading and loading a few objects. So that's going to be nice that that's as fast as it is. Okay, so train stop up here. Iron load. Okay, well that was pretty standard, I guess. That happens to me a lot. Let's power up the miners. And then... so come back. We need to unload... the containers. And then those will go over here. Okay. Oh, these are facing the wrong direction. Okay. So it does need a few containers to, like, get started. I think what I'll do, just to allow for that, is this, or time passed. That should work. It's not beautiful, you know, I would, like, split things and do it better. And then these would all four be running, and it would be count perfect and all that jazz, but for now, should be okay. Sentinel placed up here so I can see what's going on. Yep, Lojo, same thought. All right, and here it comes. We should get more containers this time. I'll hop in. And now it's waiting for that 30 seconds. Sweet. And eventually it'll just leave immediately because it'll have the full amount of whatchamacallits. Containers. I guess the only doubt I'm having right now is if we don't load in 12 containers every time, then we're gonna have too many containers. But if I have too many containers, yeah, I guess the only way that can happen is if I have a shortage of ore. A shortage of ore could cause a problem where I start backing up on containers, which could be a problem. But I don't. Yeah, like, what's gonna happen when this backs up? We have too many containers. They won't get unloaded. I'm not on the tracks, right? If I have too many containers, they won't get unloaded in the first place. And if it doesn't get unloaded, then it'll just be sitting there with the empty containers still inside of it. which means that it won't load more empty containers because of this. I think we're okay, even in a long-term situation. And once things back up, I guess we want this to be 0. So then it'll just be waiting if we're backed up. And we'll do an and there. Okay. I think that's good. Sweet. All right. We are forwarding some freight officially. It's finally happening. And I'll go grab some more belts. This will break because eventually the belt buffer of containers will fill up and it won't be able to unload. You're talking about this one. But it shouldn't, because it's only bringing in 12 every time. And so, as long as there's 12 going on and 12 going out, we should be equal in count of containers. And so, eventually, if we ran out of ore, then we won't be putting 12 on every time, potentially. But 12 will come off, but they won't fully come off. Which means we'll still have them in the thing, which means less will get loaded on next time. I guess it's possible. No, because then the back ones, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it'll never break fully. I think it'll figure itself out over time. Can't be 1,000,000% on that, though. But I think the back cars will end up having, either the front or the back cars will end up having more than 2 per stack. It'll have like extra containers. And if one car has 6 containers in it, then we won't load any more containers in. And so once that happens, there's no way that 6 containers can be distributed among the 6 cars such that we cannot fit any ore in. So it'll always have at least room for 6 crates of ore, even if we have a stack, 1 container in each freight car. So I think we're okay. Ugh. It's definitely messy, and it's not an elegant solution, but I think it'll work. It'll work just fine. You know, we have coke right here. I could just smelt it. No, I want all my smelting to be in the same overall area. Oh, I need more red belts. Wow, look at how much wood we're powering with. We're almost on like full wood power right now. Is that because science is backed up? Yeah, science is backed up. Oh, science! I completely forgot about science. Science is backed up. Oh no. Let's do research speed because we've discovered that's very important. Actually, no, we're already at our max. That's not important. I guess it's important if we've already backed up science. Then it'll go faster. Let's do the automated water transport. Don't care about steel pumps right now. Let's do concrete. I do want to concrete the world. So we'll want to set that up, and let's do landfill. We'll start with those for now. And then we'll grab more belts. Do I have enough of all the things? Looks like it. Okay, so we'll bring the iron down and then smelt it underneath the steel. So here. I don't know if I grabbed enough belts. 600 is probably not enough. No, 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 no. Bad. Bad belt. You are for wood only. Oh, that's... I thought that was a rock. It's a fake rock. Totally faking it. Let's go to here. Something so satisfying about multiple belts of ore just all next to each other, flowing. It's just beautiful. Okay. How do I do this? Yeah, the bit. I wonder if robots can't carry them. Is that a thing? We did do more power. Are there items that robots can't pick up? Or is it like they can pick up anything? I don't actually... Oh, that was there for a reason. Yeah, I don't know if that's possible or not. I just go behind this belt here, I think. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't, because I've never seen it, I'm guessing it's not. Oh, it is possible. Okay. Interesting. I am surprised more mods don't do that than have things that bots can't carry. Yeah, too heavy for tiny little robots. Exactly. Their poor little robot thrusters can't handle it. Oh, we just broke the whole base. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. All right. Fix that. I do think we need more belts. We only have 100 more. Yeah, an entire nuclear reactor, but not 5 iron ore, or 500 iron ore. Oh, bots can't carry Spidertrons? Even in vanilla? Oh, no, I think you're saying Spidertrons can't carry the containers. That makes more sense. Get rid of all this crap. These reduced stack sizes get really annoying. Yeah, the Spidertron logistics. I'm excited to get into that, too. That seems fun. Okay, so what we want here is something that has 2 belts. Because it'll be 1 belt in, half belt out. So I can do this. And then that will accomplish a belt of iron. We'll have the coke on that one, and then half belt of iron plates out. And then we can hit G to flip it vertically. Power, unfortunately, doesn't quite reach. Could use single power poles if I then use undergrounds. Do it like that. In which case, why waste that belt? So this guy, and that will do, right there is 5 ore. So right there is 10 ore. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay. So ore in, ore in. Coke-a-doodle-doo. You know what? At this point, why don't we just go from this side, since it's on its own belt anyway. I guess I'm now realizing I could have saved a tile if I had put the coke in the middle as well with the output belt. But it's fine. We've come this far. Okay, and this should be up to a full red belt of iron. Assuming we crossed our I's and dotted our T's correctly. And I am very happy with that. And we'll bring that up to the second iron location here. And then we'll do the thing where we keep pushing it to the right after each splitter. First I need to connect it though. Okay, so this one. So definitely spaghettied quite a bit in here. Let's do balancer here. Okay. So that should do it. Are there any ghosts or... there's 2 more. Am I out? I'm probably out. Can I handcraft 2? Nope. I don't have any stone brick. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. We're close. Gosh, this research is taking forever. Oof. 12,000 lab seconds. Which, thanks to my productivity bonus, is really only 10,000 lab seconds. Equivalent. Because we have a 20% bonus right now. Maybe I should have 100 labs just to have the numbers be easier if I want to math it out. Okay, there we go. Bingo, bango. Sweet! Sweet, sweet, sweet. And it's leaving with resources in it, which is satisfying. This will get backed up eventually. Again, I probably should have done splitters, because otherwise, you know, it's going to be a while till these always have some, but... It also doesn't look like we're getting the full amount. Let me go fix that, and then I think we'll call it an episode after that. And we need a sentinel up by our new little train station. Also, are these all... These are all done. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, sentinel right here should be good. Guess I'll just wait for it to come back. Yeah, because what's happening is this one needs to be allowed to, like, deposit back into the other ones. Really, I should just do a 4x4 balancer. Okay, it's on the way. There she blows. Beautiful. Beautiful. I need to take a little screenshot for the thumbnail here. Our cute little train. Gosh, it's not even close to top speed. Oh, 121 is top speed. Okay. It did get up to top speed then. Alright, so what we need to do here is... These two each have less. How does this one have less than this one? These two put together are 21. These two put together 28. I guess that makes sense. Okay. Could do the thing where I prioritize left, and then this one prioritizes left. No. That'll overload it. What I really need is just make a 4x4 balancer. They're not that hard. Let's see if I can remember even. I think it's something like this. Maybe. And you do this, and then this, and that, and that. And I think that's it. IIRC. No, wait. there's one more. I need that one. And then there's two, right? And then this is a great place for these to join in. I think these last two are needed for certain applications. I don't think they're needed here. I don't know. I can't remember anymore. I almost never use balancers. They're really just not necessary. Wow, a lot of these drills are already done. Must have had barely anything. Yeah, apophenia for sure. The time required at the station is very small for sure. Okay. We'll catch a ride back. Well, we've got 9 of the 12 that we'll eventually have every time. It's pretty cool. Now it's 10. Look at that. Beautiful little miniature train. So cute. All right, made it home. We can see we've got plenty of iron ore figured out here. So that's going to start backing up. And then this condition will prevent us from loading empty containers in once they back up to here. And this condition will keep us from leaving the station until we've used all of them. So there you go. Iron ore accomplished. And speaking of iron, how much are we using per minute right now? 1900 a minute? I think pretty much all that's running right now is science. I think all of our other stuff is, you know, stopped up. Or backed up, I guess is the right word. I'm gonna shoot this chest. So what else do I need to get rid of? No boats yet. We did unlock boats, though, so those are going to be soon. Now that we have the iron issue figured out, we can work towards oil. So that's fun. Okay, I'm going to pick up some circuits. Did I ever put circuits in a box? I don't think I did. Maybe. Let's do that real quick. Just to have my own. Do they stack to 100? Yeah, just to 100. Alright. Cool. Well, I think I'll call it an episode there. So for those of you on YouTube, as always, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next episode.